This explainer video introduces you to customer surveys and how you can perform these yourself. For startups, customer surveys are used to test hypotheses and assumptions that the initial value proposition and business model are based on. Buyer surveys can help to determine, for example, what buyers like and prefer, what they currently buy, how much they buy, and at what price, whether they are likely to shift to a new supplier, and so on. Here is a simple 6-step approach to do-it-yourself buyer research. First, define your target customer segment. Then, identify the most important questions you need to have answered. Be careful to get this right, as it is here where most market surveys fail. Next step is to write your questionnaire. A rule of thumb says that for every question you ask, you lose 10% of the respondents. So stick to only a few questions. And make sure to only ask one question at a time. Ask so-called closed questions, questions that can be answered with yes or no. You may also ask so-called scaled questions, where the respondent will rate their answer. There are many different scaling methods used in marketing surveys. However, to make it easy, go with something simple like the Likert scale. Here, the respondent selects an answer on a 5-point scale, including choices such as, for example, strongly agree, indifferent, disagree, or strongly disagree. When possible, try to avoid asking open-ended questions or asking the respondent to rank something. These kinds of questions often annoy respondents, are complicated to analyze, and difficult to extrapolate from. Next step is to select a sample of respondents. In order for it to be significant and representative for the whole population, it should be of a sufficient size and random. Scientifically calculating a minimum sample size can be daunting for an entrepreneur, but there is a rule of thumb you can use. Most often, a startup would be happy with a confidence level of 90% and a margin of error of a maximum of 15%. Applying mathematics, you find that a random sample of 31 respondents will secure this result. And why exactly 31, you may ask? Try to log on to a website with a sample size calculator. Here is an example from www.flexmr.net. With a confidence level of 90% and a margin of error of maximum 15%, we can see that a total population of 1,000 would require a sample of 30 respondents. If we increase the total population to 100,000, the sample increases to 31. In the event that you want better accuracy, you may pick a larger sample. Next step is to let respondents do the questionnaire. You may approach respondents live in private or public, by mail, on social media. Next step is to analyze the data. There are many sophisticated tools available, but these most often require special skills and expensive software to use. But as an entrepreneur, you most likely only need to use simple calculations such as percentage, average, minimum, maximum, frequency, range, and so on.